daughter and Frankie, anytime she sees me pull the video camera out, or my phone, who are we kidding? She's like, oh, it's time for yoga filming. I'm gonna be by your side the whole time. So I'm gonna do some chair yoga with y'all today. So grab any chair you've got, preferably one without arms. I'm using one of my kitchen chairs, the little IKEA friend there. And you can be barefoot or have shoes on. Just make sure you're on a surface that's not too slippery, so carpet would be great, or be on a rug, or a yoga mat if you've got one. You gonna do yoga with us, Frankie? Okay, you gotta move a little bit. Go lay down. Go lay down, we love you. All right, so we're gonna get started. Any comfortable seated position. Maybe you have a dog chin on your leg. Take a moment to close your eyes. Let yourself settle in to wherever you are in your home right now. And I know it's very difficult in these times, when we have all the time, to kind of slot out some time in your day to really take care of you. So with your eyes closed, allow yourself to be present in your body, noticing any areas of tension, any places in the body that are sore, achy. Also checking in on any injuries, and listening to your body throughout your practice, letting go of anything we do today that doesn't feel right in your body. This is truly your time to take care of you. And start to connect with your breath. Take deep, full inhales. Exhale, let it all go. A few more deep, long breaths here. Deep breath in. Exhale it out. A few more of those in your own time. And the eyes can stay closed, or you can blink them open. We'll just bring some small movements into the body, opening and closing the fingers, circling through the wrists, and relaxing the arms down. We're going to pick up our right foot, circle through the right ankle, and circle the other way, reverse those circles. Hopefully you can still hear my ankle popping. Haven't you missed that? All right, we'll put that foot down, pick up your left one, or whichever one you weren't just circling. Circle through that ankle a few times. And circle the other way. And we'll place that foot down on the floor. Then scooching towards the edge of your chair so you have a little bit of room behind you. And we're just going to roll through our shoulders. And the shoulders can roll together. You can do one at a time, whichever feels better. You can even roll them the other direction. And one last time. Relaxing the shoulders down and back. And keeping our shoulders down and back, we'll just turn and gaze over our right shoulder. Bringing the gaze back to center, we'll turn to gaze over the left shoulder. Bringing the gaze back to center. Now we'll tuck our chin, slowly start to roll right ear towards right shoulder. Try to keep that left shoulder down and back. And tucking the chin in towards the chest, rolling left ear towards left shoulder. And let's just rock back and forth a few times. If it feels good to keep that chin tucked and just stay at center. Or if one side of the neck is slightly tighter than the other, you can hang out there and breathe. One more time each way. And let's meet with our head stacked on top of the spine, back at center. As we inhale, we'll sweep our hands up towards the ceiling, only going as high as your hands want you to. So if you need to pause with the hands in line with the shoulders, that's totally fine. Or reaching all the way up to the ceiling, exhaling those hands back down. Inhale to sweep the hands high, exhaling down. And you can gaze towards the hands if that feels okay in the neck. Moving with your breath. Last time. This time we'll take it into a twist. Inhale to sweep the hands high. As we exhale, we'll twist over to the right. Let the hands fall wherever they land, to the chair, to your knee. If it feels okay on your neck, you can turn and gaze over the right shoulder. On each inhale, see if you can sit up a little straighter, a little taller. Each exhale, relax deeper into your twist. And we're here for one more breath. We'll inhale to sweep our way back to center. Exhaling, twisting over to the left. Taking a few breaths here. Try to relax deeper into that twist on each exhale. We'll inhale our way back to center. Exhaling, hands down through the heart. All right, now we're gonna step our feet super wide. I'm gonna turn slightly sideways. You can do that as well, especially if you don't have a super wide chair. And we'll start to lengthen out our right leg, flexing our right toes back. We'll slide our right hand down the right leg. Left hand can stay resting on that left leg, rolling that shoulder nice and open. You can stay right there, or that hand can reach up towards the ceiling or all the way up and over the head. And inhaling, left hand pulls us back up, rebending through the right leg, lengthening out through the left, flexing those toes back. Left hand slides down the left leg, rolling the right shoulder open. And that hand can stay resting on the leg, reach towards the ceiling or reach up and over. And start to release, right hand down, slide back up the left. If you were on the side of your chair, just come back around the center. And now we're gonna extend our right leg out in front of us. Take a moment, point and flex that foot. Just turn sideways. And we'll take that right foot down, switching sides, left leg reaches forward, point and flex the left foot, circle that ankle, whatever you need there. All right, now we're going to add in arms. So when our right leg reaches forward, our left hand reaches high. Exhale, take it down. Inhaling, left leg reaches forward, right hand reaches high. So it's always opposite leg as arm. Try to keep sitting up straight and tall. And if you want to add on, extend opposite leg, reach down, tap the knee or the shin, whatever you can reach that arm high, take it down. Other side, reach, up and down. Extend, tap, up and down. And let's do it one more time, each leg. And take it down, let it go, shake it out. Okay, while we're here, we're gonna do a little bit of core work. So for our first one, we're gonna try to keep our feet glued down to the floor. So make sure your chair is low enough that you can touch the floor here. For my shorter friends. We're gonna bring our hands back behind our head. And first, let's do cat-cow. We didn't do that yet. So as we inhale, let's lift up through the heart. Exhale, sitting back, rounding the spine, tucking the chin. Inhale to lift, back up. Exhale, round. Yeah, a couple more times through this. My neighbor's walking past my window right now, probably thinking I'm really strange. Who cares? All right, stand up straight and tall, give your arms a break, shake them out. All right, we're gonna bring the hands back up where they are. Try to keep your feet glued to the floor. Inhaling here, exhaling, little hinge back. Keep that spine long. Inhale brings us back up. So this is working our core. Exhale, lean back. Inhaling back up. Exhale, back. Inhale up. And just one more. Woo, all right, take it down, let it go. All right, now the opposite. Now we're gonna keep our hands holding onto our chair. We're gonna lean back and draw the right knee in towards the chest. Keep that spine long, heart open. Place that right foot back down. Hinging back, the left knee draws in. Place it down. Just keep alternating feet. Keep breathing. Keep that spine reaching long. Hi, Frankie. Can you sit? Good girl. They can't see me though. All right, one more is forward. We have our left knee stacked over the left ankle, and we'll drop our right knee down towards the floor. So try to keep that same right angle in your left leg as well. If you need more stretch in this hip, you can lengthen out that left leg, but only if that feels okay. And then hands can stay holding onto the chair, or you can rest them on your right leg. A few breaths here. Try to relax the shoulders. And if you took your left leg long, go ahead and rebend it, and we're just going to flip over to the other side. Dropping our right knee down to the floor. Again, nice right angle with this front leg. Back leg can stay bent, or you can reach it long. Opening up through that right hip flexor. Gets nice and tight from staying on our couch all day, reading, watching TV, whatever you're doing in this quarantine time. And we'll rebend into that right leg if you took it long, flipping around to center, and we're going to come up to standing. So help yourself up. And then we're going to be behind our chair, so make sure you have a little bit of room behind you. I'm going to turn mine sideways so I don't run into my wall. So we're behind our chair, holding on to the back of the chair. Feet nice and wide, at least as wide as the hips. Wider if you need more support there. As we inhale, we'll sweep our hands up towards the ceiling. Exhaling, arms sweep back like you're squeezing a giant beach ball, pulling the heart forward, little lift of the chin. And we'll sweep the arms down to our chair. With the feet still wide, take a deep bend in the knees like you're sitting into your imaginary chair. Then the hands can stay holding onto the chair. They can come to the heart. They can even reach alongside the head. And we'll inhale to lengthen the legs. Now we're going to rock all of our weight into our toes to hover those heels. It can be a really small movement, or you can lift all the way up onto the toes. If you'd like to test your balance, maybe one hand, maybe both hands, or just pointer fingers. And take those heels back down, holding onto your chair for this one. Flexing the feet so you're rocking back onto the heels, lifting up the toes. Don't let go on this one. And lower the toes back down. We'll just start to walk our feet back, dropping the chest down to the floor. This is our downward facing dog. And slowly walk the feet back in towards the chair. We're going to do all that one more time. Inhale to sweep the arms high. Exhaling, arms sweep back, open up through the heart. Hands to the chair or your heart or alongside the head, bending the knees, finding your chair pose. Keep the spine nice and long, heart open. We'll inhale to straighten the legs, rocking your weight into your toes, lift up the heels, test your balance. Bring the hands back to your chair if you let go, lower the heels down, rocking back onto the heels, peeling up those toes, kind of sticking the booty out a little bit there. And lowering the toes down, then both feet walk back into our downward facing dog. And slowly start to walk the feet back in towards the chair. We'll keep our right foot behind the chair, left foot steps back. Take a deep bend into that right knee. Find our warrior one, so the feet are still in line with the hips, maybe even wider if you want to. And then depending on your balance here, you can hold on to the chair the whole time, or you can bring one or both hands to the heart. Find somewhere still to focus the eyes. And if you let go of your chair, bring those hands back. Now we'll lengthen through our right leg, hinging from the hips, start to fold forward. So this one depends on how tall your chair is. If you've got a lot of space between your forehead and the back of your chair, stay right there. Otherwise, you can stack your arms and rest your forehead on the forearms or on your hands. And if you drop down to the forearms, start to climb back up onto your hands, softening through the right leg. We'll step the left foot forward, swap out the legs. Right foot steps back, bending into the left leg. Try to keep that right heel planted. Again, any arms you want here, on the chair, one at the heart, or both at the heart. Find somewhere still to focus your eyes. the chair if you let go. Start to lengthen through the left leg. Check in on the squareness of the hips. Notice if your right hip is really opening up here. If you have little headlights on your hip bones, try to point them in the same direction. And we'll start to hinge forward. And depending on your hamstring and the height of your chair, you might need to stay up high here, or you can drop down to the forearms again, forehead down towards the hands. Start to climb back up onto the hands. If you drop down, softening into the left leg, we'll step our left foot up to meet the right, shake it out a little bit. All right, staying behind our chair, we're going to step our feet really wide this time. So both of your toes start pointing towards me, towards the camera. And then we'll just start to pivot our right foot towards the other side of the room. So our right heel is lined up with our arch or left, or the heel of our left foot. And then from here, we're going to take a deep bend into that right knee. Stand up for warrior two. So nice, wide, strong stance here. Then depending on how you feel here, the right hand can reach forward. You can stay there with just one hand, or left hand can reach back. And then wherever you'd like to gaze here, it might be easier to look forward, or if you want to look down that right hand. And start to bring the hands back to the chair. Keep the feet how they are, just lengthen through this right leg. Our right hand will slide down the right leg, rolling the left shoulder open. Left hand can stay resting on the back of the chair. It can come onto the hip or it can reach all the way up towards the ceiling. Into our triangle. And if you let go of your chair, left hand back to that chair, let that hand slide up, and we'll just pivot around to the other side. So right toes are facing forward this time, left toes out to the left. Make sure you got that good heel to arch or heel to heel alignment. Deep bend into the left knee. Making sure that knee is going over the center of the foot too, not falling towards the big toe side or the pinky toe side. Again, hands can stay on the chair for support, or left hand reaches forward, right hand can reach back. Find a gaze that works for you here. And we'll bring the hands back to the chair if you let go. Inhale to lengthen the left leg. Exhaling, left hand slides on the left leg, and right hand can stay on the chair. Rest on the hip or reach up towards the ceiling. And right hand pulls us back up. And we'll step the feet back in. Let's take the hips back again one more time. Downward facing dog. Let it go. And slowly start to walk the feet in towards the chair. And we're going to step over to the left side of our chair. So we're going to balance on our right leg for a tree pose. So really grounding down through that right leg, lifting up the left heel, taking that left knee out to the side. And your toes can stay on the floor the whole time, or that foot can slide up to the calf or up over the knee if you want a really high tree here. Then anything you want to do with this left arm, anything that helps with your balance, you can bring it to the heart. That right hand can stay on the chair the whole time. If you feel really comfortable here, and we're not here to catch you if you fall when you're in your own home. So maybe just fingertips on the chair. If you really feel good there, right hand can meet the left. And if you start to wobble and fall out of it, just bring that hand back for support. And bring the right hand back to the chair if you let go. Take that left foot down. Shake out the right leg. All right, we'll go over to the other side. So standing on our left leg, bending the right knee, taking that knee out to the side. Again, this tree doesn't have to look the same as the first side. So take care of knees or hips or anything you've got going on. Those toes can stay down or slide anywhere up the inside of the leg. Find some arms that help with your balance. Find somewhere still to focus the eyes. Try to let go of distractions. Make sure you're still breathing. And start to bring that hand back to the chair. Release the right foot. Shake it out. All right, we're going to come back down to seated. Do a few more stretches here. So let's do some arms first. Taking the right arm open to the side, we'll reach the right arm across the body. The left hand can gently press on the tricep. If it's comfortable to hook that elbow around, you can do that as well. And if you'd like to turn and gaze over one shoulder, so either the right or the left, you can kind of play with which one feels better. And bring the head back to center, unhook those arms, roll through the shoulders. And other side, opening the left arm, reaching it across the body, and then right arm can help out, either just pressing on the tricep or hook that elbow, and then just gaze over the opposite shoulder. If you can't remember, I think I was looking over, look over the left one. That one feels better, or whichever one you didn't do on the first side. We'll bring the gaze back to center, unhook those arms, let it go. All right, for this next one, be really gentle if you have any shoulder injuries, any rotator cuff issues. We'll take our right arm high, bending at the elbow like you're patting yourself on the back. And then your left hand can come up and just gently guide that elbow in towards the head, not forcing anything. It's just there for support. Start to release the left hand, release the right, roll through the shoulders. And other side, left arm reaches high, bending the left elbow, and pat yourself on the back. Good job. And then right arm can come up and just help out a little bit there. Start to release the right hand down, release the left, roll through their shoulders again. All right, and we'll either take our right ankle to our left ankle. Stay right here if you have any knee replacements, hip replacements, or any injuries in either of those parts of the body. So stay right there. If it's possible to help right ankle up over the left knee, you can come there. But if that hurts your knee, if that puts too much pressure, just take that foot back down. And then you can just stay right here, sitting up straight and tall, still getting a good hip opener, or you can start to hinge forward any amount. Take a few deep long breaths here. On each inhale, see if you can lengthen your spine a little bit more. Each exhale, just relax into this fold. We'll inhale to lift back up. Exhaling, uncrossing that leg. Other side, left ankle to right ankle, or left ankle up over the right knee, letting that knee fall open. Again, you can take that ankle back down if this is hurting, and either just stay where you are, reaching the spine long, or keeping that length in the spine, start to hinge forward. We'll inhale to lift back up. Exhale, uncross the legs. And we'll start to reach our right leg long in front of us, flexing the toes back, and really holding onto your chair, especially if you have a slippery chair like I do, and start to hinge forward. And if you feel like you're gonna slide out or that chair's gonna slide behind you, just stay holding onto the chair. If you feel really stable here and you've got a soft, squishy chair, mine's kind of hurting me, and you can bring one hand or both hands onto that leg. We'll inhale to lift back up, exhaling, bending that leg, switching sides. You can hold on as you start to hinge forward. And you can hold on the whole time, or one or both hands can rest on that straight leg. We'll start to lift back up, rebending that leg. And let's just sweep the arms back, reaching for the back of the chair, rolling the shoulders down the back, open up through the heart. And carefully release the chair, tucking the chin. And you can either stay at the edge of your chair or you can slide back. We're just going to take a short little shavasana, a little relaxation here. So closing the eyes, just like we did at the beginning of our practice, take a moment to check in on your body. Invite any residual knots of tension to soften and release. And let go of any distractions around you. If your mind starts to wander while you're here, just bring your attention back to your breath. Following the wave of each inhale and exhale as it moves through your body. Giving yourself permission to just be still, present in your body for this next minute or so. Start to invite small movements back into the body, wiggling your fingers, circling your wrists, picking up one foot, circling through that ankle, placing that foot back down, picking up the other foot, circling through that ankle. Let's inhale to sweep the hands high. Exhale, we'll bring the palms together and all the way down through the heart. Thank you all so much for practicing with me today, whether you're near or far. Namaste. Thank you, everybody. I hope you're all doing well. Feel free to shoot me a message. I'd love to hear from some of y'all. Make sure you're doing okay. Let me know if you want another class and I can film you some more, and I'll just be posting them on my YouTube channel. So hopefully I'll see you again soon someday. Bye.